Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Dear students, today I am going to make a video for the students who are studying in 6th standard. Today we shall study geography subject, and in geography subject we are going to study the second lesson, that is, let us use the graticule. Dear students, in the first lesson, that is the earth and the graticule, we have studied the parallels of latitude as well as we have studied the longitudes. Okay students, and also we have studied what is mean by graticule. Yes student, here let us use the graticule. First of all, I would like to tell you the meaning of graticule first, so that it will be easy to understand the lesson. Okay students, do you remember what is graticule? If you do remember, then type your answer in the comment box. Student, in the first lesson we have studied what is meant by graticule. See student, yes, this is the world map. Here on this world map we can see some of the vertical lines and some of the horizontal lines. The horizontal lines are called as the parallels of latitude, and we know that the vertical lines are called as the longitudes, and both together form a network. Do you see a net here? Yes, that net is called as graticule. Okay students? Yes, and this graticule help us to know the location of a particular region. Okay students, the advantage of graticule is that it can be used to locate a region. Okay students, so it is short information about graticule. Now students, just now I have told you this lesson is particularly related to maps, okay, and as well as to know or to identify the location of a particular region. So here we are going to make friends with the globe, okay, and globe is used to locate or identify a particular region. Okay student, so let's start with the figure number 2.1. So it is a globe. Students, do you know what is globe? Yes, in the last chapter we have studied what is globe. Yeah, if you remember, you can type your answer in the comment box. Yes, the globe is a miniature of earth. It is a miniature or it is a model of earth, we can say. So it is a globe. Okay students, now we have to observe this figure, we have to observe this globe and try to find out the answer to these questions. Okay, so let's begin with the questions now. Okay, so the first question is, what are the horizontal lines on the globe called? Just now I have explained, student, what are the horizontal lines. Horizontal lines, okay, these are the horizontal lines. Okay, what do you call? In the first lesson we have learned these are called as parallels of latitude. Okay students, the horizontal lines on the globe are called parallels of latitude. Okay, now see the second question. List the continents and oceans through which the equator passes. Yes student, here we can see on this map continents and oceans, but we have to make a list of the continents and the oceans through which the equator passes. Okay student, where is the equator? So this is the equator. Okay, so this is the equator, and we have to find out the continents through which the equator passes. Now student, the next question. Encircle the intersection of 0 degree meridian and 0 degree parallel of the globe. Yes, student, one more thing I would like to tell you. The longitudes are also called as meridian. Okay, so here what we have to find out, or what we have to encircle? Yes, the intersection of 0 degree meridian and 0 degree parallel on the globe. So here 0 degree parallel is here. Okay, this is the 0 degree parallel and this is the 0 degree meridian. Okay, in the first chapter we have studied already. Okay, so this point is intersecting point of what? 0 degree meridian and 0 degree what? Parallel. Okay, so here we have to encircle it. This is the point where these 2 points or meridian and parallel intersects together. Okay, students, have understood? Very good. Now with this we will move further with the next question. Which oceans are spread in all the 4 hemispheres? Yes, student, which oceans are spread in all the 4 hemispheres? Now what we have to find out? That the oceans that spread in all the 4 hemispheres. Student, first of all I would like to tell you the hemisphere. There are 4 hemispheres: northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, western hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. So this is the northern hemisphere. Okay, from this area, from this intersection points towards north, that is north hemisphere, towards south from the intersection point, it is what? Southern hemisphere. To the west part of this intersection point, that is western hemisphere, and this is the eastern hemisphere. Okay, student, so this part is northern hemisphere, this part is southern hemisphere, and this part from here, from this intersection line, this part is eastern hemisphere and this part is what? Western hemisphere. So what we have to find out? That which oceans are spread in all the 4 hemisphere. Okay, oceans we have to find out. So Pacific Ocean, it is in western hemisphere. Okay, student, as well as it is in northern hemisphere, as well as it is in what? Southern hemisphere, and last it is in eastern hemisphere. So Pacific Ocean spread in all the 4 hemisphere, as well as Atlantic Ocean also spread in all the 4 hemisphere. Okay, so see student, here is Atlantic hemisphere, so it spread here in the northern hemisphere, in the southern hemisphere, then again it is in the what? Eastern hemisphere, and here this side in the western hemisphere. So Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Oceans are spread in all the 4 hemisphere. Okay, now which continents are spread in all the 4 hemisphere? Again student, here what we have to find out? The continents that are spread in all the 4 hemisphere. The continents that are spread in all the 4 hemisphere. So here we can see the Africa is the continent that spread in all the 4 hemisphere. Okay, student, just now I have explained you the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. So here it is the northern hemisphere, here it is the southern hemisphere, and from this is the eastern hemisphere and this is the western hemisphere. So in all the 4 hemispheres, the African continent has spread. Okay, students, now next question and the last question: at which 2 parallels do all the meridians converge? What do you mean by converge? Converge means coming together. Okay, students, so here what we have to find out? At which 2 points or at which 2 parallels do all the meridians converge? Yes, student, all the meridians converge at the point of north. Okay, that is called as North Pole and South Pole. So all the meridians converge or come together at the point that is North Pole, and here downwards Southern Pole we can say. Okay, students, have understood? Very good. Now students, see, when we talk about various places, regions, rivers, roads etc. We are actually talking with reference to the earth. Yes student, whenever we talk about any place, any region, river, road, it means that we are actually talking about where the place is located, where the region is located, where the road is located. Okay, it means we are talking with the reference to the earth. On the earth, where is the location of particular region or the place or the river? Okay, when we say Ganga, then where is Ganga? Ganga is in the northern part of India. So we are talking about what? Earth. We are talking about, or we are talking with the reference to the earth. Okay student. When we talk about Nile river, it means that we are talking about the river is in Africa, and it means we are talking with reference to the earth only. Okay, because Africa is the part of or one of the continents of the earth. Okay student, the location of a place, the extent of region, and the extent of any linear feature can be described precisely with the help of parallels and meridians. Yes student, earlier also I have told you that meridians or the graticule is used to locate a place or to identify a place. So here we can identify a location of a place where actually the place is located or situated. Then the extent of region. Extent of region means what student here? The area of region. The area of Asia, the area of Africa, the area of South America, the area of North America, area of Australia, or the area of any region or any city, town, district, okay student, or state or nation we can say. So we are talking about the area of a region. Then extent of any linear feature can be described with the help of the parallels and meridians. Student, here what do you mean by linear features? Linear feature means what? The place which we can show with the help of lines. Okay, with the help of lines we can show. See, in this map, the map of Brazil, here we can show the rivers with the help of lines. Okay, can you see the lines? Yes, so it can be shown with the help of what? Line. So any linear feature can be described with the help of parallels and meridians or longitudes we can say. So now students, let us see how to use the graticule for this purpose. Yes student, good. Now student, here verify the following description with the help of a world map or a globe in the school. Yes, in the school with the help of a world map or a globe, what we have to find out or what we have to verify? The following things we have to verify. So let's start with the first one. While describing the location of a place, we need to consider only one parallel and one meridian. Okay students, understand it. Whenever if you are describing any location, it means if you want to tell a location of a particular place, just now I have told you parallels of latitude and longitudes can be used to tell the location. So here wherever or whenever you are describing a location of a place, we need to consider only one parallel. We need to consider only one parallel, okay, and the one meridian. Okay student, one parallel and one meridian can be used to identify a location of a place. Okay student, for example, here an example is given, that is Delhi is located at 28 degree 36 minute 50 seconds north latitude and 77 degree 12 minutes and 3 seconds east longitude. Yes student, so here to know the location of Delhi, one parallel has used. Let's learn with the help of Delhi map. Okay students, for your more comprehension, I would like to show you the map of India and we will study the location of Delhi here. It is the map of India. See student, where is Delhi? Delhi is located here. Okay, can you see? Yes, here is Delhi is located. Or to know the Delhi, one parallel has used, that is, see here, this is 28 degree and this is 32 degree north. Okay, and in between these two parallels Delhi is located. Okay, so it can be measured as 28 degree 36 minute and 50 seconds. Okay, for example, like if we draw a latitude. Okay, now see, here actually parallels are given. Okay, but to locate we can draw like this. Yes, the intersecting point of parallels and meridian is 28 degree 36 minute 50 seconds latitude. Okay students, north latitude, and this one is 77 degree 12 minute 3 seconds eastern longitude. Okay students, this is the longitude, this is latitude. Okay, so in this way we can locate the location of Delhi or any particular region on the map. Okay students, and to locate a particular region we can use one parallel and one meridian. Okay student, have you understood? Yes student, what have we learnt here? If you want to describe the location of a place, one parallel and one meridian can be used. Okay, yes. Now next we will learn, for describing the extent of region we need to consider two parallels and two meridians at the extreme ends of the region. Okay student, here while describing a location one parallel and one meridian can be used only, but here if you want to describe the extent of a region, extent means what student? Extent means the area. Extent of a region means area. If you want to describe the area of a region, then two parallels need to be considered and two meridians need to be considered. For example, now the extent of Australia is described as 10 degree 30 minutes south to 43 degree 39 minutes south latitude. Okay, so here two parallels are considered, and 113 degree east to 153 degree east longitude, and here two longitudes or meridians are considered to know or to describe the extension of the region, means the area of the region. So let's learn with the map of Australia now. Yes student, what is this? This is the map of Australia. Okay, here what we have to learn now, the extension of the region of Australia or the area of Australia. How to describe the area of Australia? Just now I have told you, here to describe the area of any place, two parallels and two meridians have to be considered. So here student, we can see the Australia located below the equator. Okay, yes, and Tropic of Capricorn passes through the Australia. It extends from 113 degree east to 153 degree east. See student, okay, this is 110 degree, this is 120 degree, 130 degree, 140 degree, 150 degree. Okay, so it is from here, so it extends from 113 degree east to what? 153 degree east. Okay student, so this is the location in between the meridian. Now we will learn about the parallels. So see, it locates from, see, 10 degree 30 minutes south to 43 degree 39 minute south. Okay student, so in this way, here to describe the region of Australia, two latitudes that are 10 degree 30 minute south and 43 degree 39 minute south, and two longitudes that are 113 degree east and 153 degree east are used to describe the region of Australia. Okay, students, have understood? Very good. So it is about the region or extent of region of Australia. Yes, student, have you understood now how to describe the extent of a region with the help of two parallels and two meridians? Very good. Now, students, we will move further. See, first we have seen the describing the location of a place. Second, we have seen describing the extension of a region. Now we shall study for describing the extent of a linear features. Yes, like river, road, we need to consider the latitude and longitude of their terminal points. Okay, students? Earlier I have explained what is linear features. It means that can be shown with the help of lines. Okay. Then here, if you want to describe the extent of linear feature, for example, a river or a road, then how we can locate it or how we can describe it? Yes. So here, to locate or to describe the linear features of a river or a road, we need to consider a latitude and a longitude of their terminal points. Terminal points means what, student? The end point, the last point we need to consider. Okay, student, the last point of a river, the end point of a river we need to consider here. Okay, yes. Then with example we will learn this. For example, the river Nile in Africa originates in Lake Victoria, flows north and meets the Mediterranean Sea near the city of Alexandria in Egypt. Okay, students. So here we are going to study location of a river, that is Nile in Africa. The location of the Lake Victoria is 0 degree 45 minutes 21 seconds south latitude and 33 degree 26 minutes 18 seconds east longitude. Okay, students. Similarly, the location of Alexandria is 31 degree 12 seconds north latitude and 29 degree 55 minutes 07 seconds east longitude. These latitudes and longitudes are considered to describe the extent of the river Nile. Okay, students. This extent is from 0 degree 45 minutes south latitude and 33 degree 26 minutes east longitude. This is the origin of river. Okay, student. So this is the origin of river to 31 degree 12 minutes north latitude and 29 degree 55 minute east longitude up to the mouth. Okay. So in this way we can describe the extent of a linear feature. Now we shall try to understand how to describe the extent of Nile river with the help of map. Okay, students? Yes, so let's have a map. Students, so this is the map of Africa where the Nile river flows. Just now I have told you the origin of Nile river is in Victoria Lake. So this is the Victoria Lake, student. See, this is the Victoria Lake. Okay, and it is the origin of Nile river. Can you see? It flows towards the north. Okay, and meets in the Meridian Sea. See, student, it flows like this: White Nile, then it is Blue Nile. This is the Blue Nile. Okay, but it flows towards the north like this. Okay, and it meets here near the city of Alexandria in the Mediterranean Sea. It meets here. Okay, student. So the location of Lake Victoria is, see, where is the location? So it is located, or the equator passes through the Lake of Victoria. So 0 degree 45 minute 21 second south. Okay, latitude and 33 degree 26 minute 18 seconds east longitude. Okay, student, this is the location of the Lake of Victoria. Okay, student. So this is the location of Lake of Victoria. Okay, and it reaches to the Alexandria, near the Alexandria city. So what is the location of Alexandria city now? The location of Alexandria city is 31 degree 12 minutes north latitude. Okay, and 29 degree 55 minutes 07 seconds east. Okay, so this is the location of Alexandria city. Okay, student. So what is the extent of the river now? So 0 degree 45 minutes south latitude. Okay, and 33 degree 26 east longitude. This is the origin of the river. To 31 degree 12 minute north latitude and 29 degree 55 minute east longitude up to the mouth of the river. Okay, student, have you understood now? So from this point of origin of the river to the mouth of river, this is the extension of the Nile river in the map of South Africa. Okay, student, have you understood? So in this way we can describe the extent of linear features like a river or a road. Okay, student, have you understood? Very good. Okay, students, so here we have studied identify a location of a place, region, river and a road. Okay, student, as well as we have verified the following things that are describing the location of place, then describing the extent of a region, that is area, and describing the extent of a linear features in detail with examples as well as with map. Okay, students, have you understood? This is very important. Okay, students, and it is somewhat complicated, so that I have used the map so you can understand it very easily. Okay, students, yes, the rest part of this chapter, that is, let's use the graticule, important parallels and meridians, we shall study in the next video. Okay, students, yes, if you have understood this, then like it, share it to your friends, comment below the video. Do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get current notification of new video. Thank you. Be connected.